literally threatening hitmen. So, this was 2 days ago, Kathy posted this. So I was only 4 days into the walk at this point. 4 days into a 41-day awareness walk. My aunt is looking for a hitman to stop me. And I know a lot of people are going to be saying, she's not looking for a hitman, she's looking for a porcupine hunter. She's been calling me a porcupine. Here, look. Oh, how excited, the LA porcupine. She's been calling me a porcupine. So when she says here that she's asking for a porcupine hunter, looking for somebody who's coming to my area.
Okay, Mary. I can't help it. This one's good. This one's good. This is funny. This is really funny. I think I figured out what your problem is. I really think I have. I think you see how your face is, and see how, you know, you can't help it. Bless your heart. I know you can. I mean, you can't look the right way, but you got that one eye that is gone. Just hell, it's over in the neighbor's apartment. So I can understand why you can't see, and I understand, you know, because of you being, you know, no offense, but short by special. I can see where reading comprehension is a problem for you. Now, granted, I was really sleepy, and Porcupine Hunter probably wasn't the best choice. But let me clarify this for you. I'm going to help you out a little bit. What I was doing was asking the person that had a response up there if their friend had to go to a police station in your area, or does LA have, you know, I don't know how that is. Do they have branches? And if you want to file a complaint against someone, do you have to go to their neighborhood police, you know, their branch, or, you know, how does that work? So that's what that was about. And, you know, I guess being tired, I just thought I wasn't thinking, and I said Porcupine Hunter. But so I can understand where you just went out there in a left field, went on over there with your eye. But it's funny, though, because you just, you have just caught on. You've got it. You just got it. You are a genius. But no, honey, I want you to keep walking. You keep walking for awareness. And we're going to keep documenting your walking and your talking. Because all you're doing is, for me, is documenting that you are more than capable of working an 8-hour-a-day job on your feet and then coming back home in the afternoon and articulate what you did that day. You are proving that without a doubt. You are more than capable of getting a job. As terrifying as that is, you can do it. Because if you can do this much walking and this much talking and think you've figured out the world's problems, and you do think you're smarter than everybody else, you are more than capable. So why would I want you to stop walking? You know, Bubba's awareness time is done long gone and past, okay? It's not going to do a thing. Bless his heart. He's got you who's going to torment his little soul for the rest of his life. And then it's just not going to make no difference, Mary. He's gone. And I had to learn that, you know, that my daughter was gone. And there's nothing I can do to bring her back. And there's nothing I can do to bring awareness to what you've done either. How you've just tore us apart. I did. Now, while you were working on this scenario, see, I was doing a couple of things. Went back and kind of searched. You know, I was trying to find a current cemetery picture for you, because I sure hate to go back down there right now. I'm not really you know, I'm not really wanting to make that trip, but I guess I'm going to have to here real soon because I've got to just document live. I'll figure that out too. That nobody has desecrated nothing, okay? It is nice and calm. And if I get a chance, I'll speak to the groundskeeper, who I'm sure remembers me because I am quite memorable. And we had a fun conversation when I was there. So, you know, and I'll ask him, you know, we'll talk about if it had been desecrated since, you know, my last visit. But I don't really feel like going. But so I thought, well, let me see if I can't find some relatives for her, you know, because she acts like she was just hatched from one set of DNA, but she wasn't. So I did a little research for you, which I'll put in another video because it's, Lord help me, it's confusing. But but I got it a little bit for you, and there's probably there's a lot more people alive on your other side of the family than on this side. And I'm sure there's a lot you could be mad about. And I'm sure they would just love to get some of you. They would love it. Because, in fact, you look a lot like your biological grandmother on your father's side. You look a lot like her. A lot. Now, granted, she was real old when she passed, but the picture looks a lot like you now. So that's good for me to know. It was kind of a relief because I didn't know where you got that from, but I'm glad to know it's from the other side. But I thought, well, there's enough over there to just keep her busy for the next few years. She can maybe give us a rest. And I don't know where you've been, but I sure wish to goodness you would go back because it sure was nice and peaceful when you were gone. It was so peaceful. You know, I didn't post really anything. Didn't have no reason to. You were the reason I was on YouTube. But other people seem to be wanting to make me, you know, I don't attack people just because. But like that, some of these fools going after a sweet little girl. Not you, hon. Not you though. And it's just there's just some people on here I really took a liking to, you know, and they really, I don't know. I see people's hearts. You know, I don't. Yours is pretty black, but you know, it's really starting to upset me. So I guess I'm on. I don't know. It just upsets me, and I'm not one to sit by and be quiet. But anyway, no, I was not looking for a hitman. And Porcupine Hunter, I will agree, was not a good choice of wording. And I call you Porcupine most of the time. I call a lot of people Porcupine, the ones that are, you know, that you can't hug. I mean, Lord, who's going to hug a porcupine? You know, they're almost, I guess the only thing that can love a porcupine is another damn porcupine. But anyhow, I just thought this was so funny. It was like you were being Sherlock Holmes and you have figured it out. You ain't figured out where your eye went. You don't know what neighborhood it went to. So, you know, and you ain't figured out, God, child, they so much. Just very quickly, because I got a few videos to make, and hope to God I can download. Let me just stop this one, and we'll get back to that. All right, well, I just wanted to clear that up for you, because I know you were just on a roll there. But I'm sorry. You're wrong again.